The theme is God of possibilities. God of possibilities. Really, when I looked at the topic, so many things were going through my mind. So many things were coming. Say this, say that, say this, and so on. But in the beginning of the whole thing, as I was reading the Bible, I discovered it cannot be possible if you don't have faith. I now discover your faith will walk with possibility. That is, if man doesn't have faith, if you don't believe, and I discovered the reason why God created man was for man to depend on him. God is the source. And for anything to be possible, you have to bring your heart, you have to call him, you have to go back to the source, which is God. I will take us to the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 27. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27.
So God created man.
He said, God created man
In his own image.
in his own image.
In the image of God created he him.
In the image of God, God created him.
Male and female created he them.
Thank you, my brother. That is, in the beginning, God took so many things. You don't know how the blood in your body, how it started, moving from the head down to all parts of your body. You only know, they said from the heart. You only know that you are in this life and you are a living being. But without God, because if anything is wrong in that body, you still need to what? Go back to the source. That's why Isaiah, the book of Isaiah 43, Isaiah 43 verse 7. Isaiah 43 verse 7, yes. It says,
everyone who is called by my name.
he said, even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. He is God of possibilities. When you know and you remember that when anything is wrong, even before anything is wrong, he is God. Because he has created you for a glory. It means without him, you cannot function. Now, I now ask myself, why do we walk with God? Can you reason? The reason why, or why is he God? And in my book here, I wrote something that I said, man must always go back to the source. Man depends on him because everything you see or have today was created and given to you by God. But in Exodus chapter 14, Exodus chapter 14, verse 17. Exodus 14:17. It says, and
harden the heart of the Egyptian.
yes, yes, I will harden the heart of the Egyptians.
So that they will go and worship them.
And I,
behold,
I will harden the heart of the Egyptians,
God said, I will harden the heart of the Egyptians,
and they shall follow them.
and they shall follow them. Yes.
And I will get me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all his host,
Yes.
upon his chariot,
Verse 18.
and upon his horsemen.
Yes. Verse 18.
And the Egyptians
And the Egyptians,
shall know that I am the Lord,
they will know that I, God, I can do the unthinkable. Yes.
when I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariot,
Yes.
and upon his horsemen.
Verse 19.
And the angel of God,
And the angel of God
which went before the camp
went
of
before
Israel,
them.
removed and went behind them, and the pillar of the cloud went from before their face,
God wanted to perform
and stood behind them.
what has never happened before, so that it could show the Egyptians, not only the Egyptians alone, but also the Israelites, that there is nothing I cannot do, because He remains the God of possibilities. Verse 20.
And it came between the camp of the Egyptians
Yes.
and the camp of Israel,
He said there was cloud. Yes.
and it was a cloud and darkness to them.
Verse 21.
And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea,
Yes.
and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind.
Thank you, my brother. Because of time, what I discovered in that place, that's from 17 to 22, is that when even God made the water to form a word for the Israelites, it was the same water that destroyed the Egyptians. He is God of possibilities. Tó bá rò bí Ọlọ́run á gbà bí, kò ní gbà bẹ̀ jáde. Ọlọ́run á lọ ṣe kí ni? Torí ẹ̀ lọ ṣe ni wọ́n ní kò ṣòro, rárá kò ṣòro, kò ṣòro, rárá kò ṣòro, kò ṣòro f'Ọlọ́run mi láti sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀, kò ṣòro f'Ẹlẹ́dàá mi láti sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ mi kò ṣòro f'Olúwa, ọ̀nà t'Ọlọ́run gbà ṣòro láti ṣe iṣẹ́ rẹ̀, ọ̀nà rere nínú gbogbo àwa máa rí ìyanu lọ́nà bàbá mímọ́, ó fi ìyanu rẹ̀ hàn fún aráyé, ìyanu Olúwa ni kò sẹ́ni tó yẹ, àwa máa rí ní ọgọ́rùn-ún, ọba tó mú jáde nígbà táyé sọ pé ó ti tán, ó fi ìyanu rẹ̀ hàn láyé wa. Let me tell you something. Because of time, your case is not closed. That is why He is God of possibilities. Hannah was looking unto God for his son. He got a son. Sarah, in her old age, inú tó ti, a womb that is not just sealed. Inú tó ti ṣá. A womb that is not functioning again. A womb that can no more carry a baby. A womb that is not worthy. That same womb. Baby in, open 9 months. Obiomo. Is what? Is God of possibilities. It means no matter what, no matter how terrible your case, before your own self may be, I'm telling you today, God is God of possibilities, because that is just nothing to Him. The book of Mark. Mark chapter 10. Mark chapter 10. About the sheep. 10 verse 27.
And Jesus looking upon them said,
And Jesus looking upon them, and he said,
with men it is impossible.
with men,
It is impossible.
with your family, with your friends, don't worry. They can say it is not possible. But
But not with God.
gbàgbé kò ní òdòdó Ọlọ́run.
For with God,
Yes,
all things are possible.
all things are possible. My brother, no matter what you may be facing, no matter what has become a setback, I'm telling you, as long as He is God of possibilities, He can do the unthinkable. There's something I love about this God. He cannot be likened to man. He cannot be likened to man. The book of Isaiah, chapter 46. Isaiah 46, verse 3.
Hearken unto me,
Hearken unto me,
O house of Jacob,
O house of Jacob,
and all the remnant of the house of Israel,
and all the remnants of Israel.
which are born by me from the belly.
Oh God, He said, they are born of me from my belly. Even in your mom's womb, oh my, He knows you.
Which are carried from the womb.
He carried you. Yes.
And even to your old age I am He.
Till your old age. Yes.
And even to all heirs will I carry you.
I
have made and I will bear.
Yes.
Even I will carry and will deliver you.
Yes.
To whom will ye liken me?
He said, to whom will ye liken me?
And make me equal.
Possible.
And compare me.
Because I don't think like man. Verse 9.
Remember the former things of old.
Yes.
For I am God.
I am God.
And there is none else.
There is none.
I am God.
Yes.
And there is none like me.
No. 10.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
Any two more be.
And from the ancient time.
Yes.
The things that are not yet done.
Yes.
Saying my counsel shall stand.
Thank you, my brother. He remained God of possibilities. He said, from your mom's womb, I am still God. Whatever you might be facing, He said, cast your burden upon Him. He will fix everything. Tó bá lè gbọ́ ti Anna, tó bá lè gbọ́ ti Sarah, Daniel tó tún wà nínú wọn kìnìún. Mo gbọ́ pé ní wọ́n jẹ ọkùnrin kan ní ibì kan. Ṣé Nàìjíríà ni? Nífẹ̀ẹ́. Oh my God. He is God of possibilities. And He said your faith cannot work. See, if you don't have faith, could be possible. Because what you don't believe, Hebrews 11. Verse 1. Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Substance of things hoped for.
The evidence of things not seen.
The evidence of things not seen. That is, what you didn't see, what you have not received, but you believe that you've received. Now, if God now tells you, Isaac, I believe because you know He will give you. There is possibility you will tell people, even you've not received, but you believe that He is God of possibilities. He can do it. There is nothing too hard for Him. So why will you be scared? There is one message you come back and carry. When you are lost in Loimbo. But do you know the mistake most people make? Do you know the mistake they make? They won't go to school again. That is, you òyìnbó yẹn lọ́kàn wọn máa wà. And they were like, oh, and they will forget to do so many things that he's supposed to accomplish. Forgetting that faith without work is nothing. You know, I said your possibilities need your faith. As I was coming to the church today, and I discovered there must be hope, and which is ireti. It's almost time. Shemo, you're right, Annie. It's off, Annie. Almost off. Okay. Okay. Now let me begin to round up. I want you to know something. In the book of 2 Kings, chapter 7. 2 Kings, chapter 7. It's talking about the man who said, the Lord that the king would lean on. That is anything about to fainty.
Verse 2.
Verse 2, yes. 2 Kings 7 verse 2.
Then the Lord on whose hand
Yes.
the king leaned answered the man of God and said, behold,
Said, behold.
if the Lord would make windows in heaven.
Only Elisha, you sure your brain is functioning. That in this land,
Might this thing be?
he said, verse 1.
Verse 1. And then Elisha said,
Elisha said,
hear ye the word of the Lord.
he said, hear ye the word of the Lord.
Thus said the Lord,
Thus said the Lord,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
about this time,
he said, about this time,
shall a measure of fine flour be sold for a shekel,
only on one man diopo.
and the 2 measures of barley for a shekel,
He said, and things will be so cheap
in the gate of Samaria.
in the gate of Samaria. Please go to verse 14. Because Elisha made him know when that time comes, the world will need Jembe. Because of he thought within his own heart, he was like, is it possible? Surely only Shesha. Ki omo ko di opo. Verse 14, yes.
They took therefore 2 chariot horses,
Yes, that is the 2 leprous men that were by the gates. They now went into the city of Syria. Yes,
and the king sent after the host of the Syrians,
yes,
saying, go and see.
Go and see.
And they went after them unto Jordan.
Go and confirm if truly God can do it. Yes,
And the way was full of garments and vessels,
yes,
which the Syrians had cast away in their haste.
yes,
And the messengers returned and told the king. And the people went out.
yes, verse 11.
Verse 16.
Yes, continue, my brother.
And spoiled the tent of the Syrians.
Yes,
So a measure of fine flour was sold for a shekel,
yes,
and the 2 measures of barley for a shekel.
verse 17.
And the king appointed a Lord on whose hand he leaned
That same person whom the king leaned on,
to have the charge of the gate.
to be in charge.
And the people trod upon him in the gate.
They said, the people, they trod upon, at least, one temole.
And he died.
Because he thought that thing cannot be possible. Every power that is working against you, that is turning God's work as if God's work cannot function in your life, those powers will be destroyed this night in Jesus' name. And as we've come before thee, as we've come before God, God will meet us at the point of our need in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you very much.
Let us worship. Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be.
Sing.